this. There we go. Welcome to the SupaTea Podcast Show. So, having some breakfast and I am out, but I really don't want to be. But, basically had to manage, and I know millions and millions of women, go outside while they're going through their time. Mm. I'm gonna be snacking. I got like maybe a half hour before class. And I guess this particular live is going to be discussing just my personal experiences with spirit. And I'm gonna definitely be munching heavy. I'm hungry. I need protein. I'm leaking like, I want to say, I ain't gonna say a gallon, but it's a lot. A lot. Mm. But I have to put on my big girl drawers. I have like a huge deja vu that's happening right now. Like humongous. But I have to. I know I come on here and I'm talking a lot about freedom and about being fearless, but I have to do something. I have to fix something. And I'm a little nervous about it. But I'm gonna go forth with it and learn from it. And I feel like I know. Let me say I feel and I know that the outcome is a good one. And it's the outcome that is actually going to be in my favor, because I think humans make errors, humans make mistakes sometimes. When an individual can admit to the fact that they've made a mistake or they've made an error, it gives people, I guess, a better perspective, or let them know, like, it's okay for you to make a mistake and go forward. I'm almost done. I promise you, this is not a MOOC. What do they call it? It's like they have content with people just eating. This is not that. You know what I'm eating. I'm eating a lamb gyro. Is what I'm eating. The end of my second week in school. I thought it was going to be, I mean, I know the first 2 weeks are what the first 2 weeks are, right? I'm not out of high school. I actually have a college-age son. Don't let these good genetics fool you. They're just good genetics. But on my way into entering, different challenges came up. I don't know if because I was at the wrong location originally. Initially, I tried to go to an institution called BMCC, Borough Manhattan Community College, which is a CUNY college. And I was doing things all the the right way, right? And doing things the right way, they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be $75 for your application fee," and I was like, "Huh, $75 to apply? I ain't gonna do that." They were like, "Okay, well, you could apply for a waiver. This is how you go through that process of applying for a waiver." Da 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 da. I started that process, and simultaneously, I was onboarding with this corporation. And they had a bunch of their own stipulations, which, by the way, after doing months and months of work, which was not in vain, but part of that work, part of that work was educational, which nobody can ever take away, right? And the other part of that work was for compensation. And they, when I tell you they dragged their asses with paying me, they literally dragged their asses. I feel like I waited a whole 90 days. Excuse me. And I might be exaggerating a little bit, but the business that I provided for them, how it goes, you basically provide business by providing financial services, right? Which means they got paid. I brought the people, I sat down with the people paid for the product, the company got paid for the product, and then they made me wait to get my daggone compensation, which I should have gotten it. Now I'm finding out from other industry people right away. So while I was interacting with that business and their business practices, I was still trying to figure out life, and part of that process was enrolling into school. And BMCC didn't pan out exactly how I thought it would, and I got still for a moment, and there was another option, and I explored the other option. And when I went in to explore the other option, I was met with great soul, and it was so quick. It was no application fee. The tuition was a fraction of the price of BMCC's tuition, and BMCC is a city college. It was a fraction of the price, and I was like, cool, this is great. But I made a fucked up decision in this opportunity, and now I have to fix it because that fucked up decision I made caused challenges that I wouldn't even be dealing with had I not made that fucked up decision. And I just got clarity right now, from the dean, and so now I have to fix it. And so it's like I have a choice. Do I continue on in that decision? How do I say, oh, I can fix this. I can fix this, and this can still work. And even though I've kind of been hoop, not intentionally, now trust me, my goal was to just come to class, interact with my classmates, maybe go into a club, simple stuff. But I've already had to communicate with the president, with the dean, and all these other people, and I'm just like, oh shoot. And I also applied to work here because they have an open position. So I know that if I fix this, that I'll be sacrificing that work opportunity. But I think that's a very, very fair exchange. And I just have to be patient and allow my schoolwork to show my character, which means show up for class, get A's, and don't expect that warm, inviting type of interaction right away, because I made a wrong decision, so I just want to encourage anybody. I know I'm not the only person who makes decisions based on experiences, based on where they are at certain points, and thinking that it's the best thing, but then find out that it's not, and then have to correct it. So I want to encourage you, whoever watching this channel, that if you ever feel like you've made a wrong decision, and you know you made a wrong decision, you can fix it. Don't let your pride, don't let your ego get in the way of you correcting that, because in the long run it's going to work out for you. And I know that I'm not here to be the status quo. I know I'm not here to fit into the mode of operandi that the nation and everybody has been functioning on. I know I'm here for good, positive changes. I know I'm one of those people. And being one of those people, just one, there's many of us that's here doing that. Being one of those people doesn't mean that I'm going to be perfect and I'm going to make the perfect decisions all the time. But it takes a lot of courage to say, okay, I fucked up. And thank you for letting me know how I could fix this without, and thank you for the grace. Thank you for the grace you extended, and not like just say, I don't want nothing to do with you making that fucked up decision, you know? I feel like that's what this person granted me. They granted me grace. They granted me the opportunity to fix this. And, you know, it's up to me. It's up to me whether I choose to continue or fix it. And I'm going to choose to fix it. I know what it's going to cost me to fix it, but I feel the fix is going to just eliminate so much stress that has been incurred with trying to figure out how to pay a tuition that really, really, really is a fair ass tuition. Like my last school, ASA College, I freaking their tuition was like $7,000 a semester. This tuition here is like under $1,000 for part-time. Under $1,000. Like, it's a fraction of the cost. It's no reason why, you know? So I just have to allow my mindset to completely shift from that old mindset that's like that hustle, bustle. Yeah, there's work to be done, but I can do the work at a pace that's not going to be challenging, that's not going to be, I'm going to say not challenging. My class starts in 7 minutes. I do the work at a pace that is going to work best for me. I don't have to apply. The pressure has already been applied. I've already elevated within on certain things, which is why I have the insight to realize, oh, I can fix this, but I need to fix it now. I need to fix it quickly. I need to put my big girl drawers on, talk to these folks, apologize, and you know, go forward from there. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know what it's going to cost, so I'm willing to pay the cost of the job opportunity, which is good. I don't think that cost is actually a what can I say? I don't think that cost is a. I mean, it's a big cost because it would have allowed me to interact with people, but there's still growth. There's still growth. There's still healing. There's still a lot of stuff, you know, in my process. So, anyway, I'll be back tonight, 7 p.m. I have no idea who's going to be my guest because that's not answering me. We're supposed to have a club member be my guest, but then I don't know where they even are. They never even responded, so. I will follow up. I got some business to take care of, and I'm gonna handle that and get to class and hopefully not leak all over the place. If nobody bothers me, I don't even bother at all when I'm outside. And I have a meeting at 1 to talk about a product that I know a little bit about, not much. A little bit. But I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna just be open and I'm gonna go through the process with the individual. We gotta go through it together. I'm gonna be open and let them know, listen, I don't know about this product too much. I'm still learning, but because I have these license, I can be of service to you, so we're gonna learn together. We're gonna learn together, teach together. I have a space, and I'm just excited to see how everything unfolds. So take these jewels with you, apply them as you go throughout your life and your life journey, and know that I feel everybody's doing the best with what they know. And even when they know better options, it can be very challenging when you're dealing with businesses that have certain businesses practices, and you're basically in that type of, I'm gonna just put it out there, energetic field. That company has an energetic field, and of course, yes, the people pour into it energetically, but it also has its own energetic field. So I was in that when I made that decision. It wasn't me, but because I was interacting with that particular company, and I'm not blaming my choice, but I'm just explaining the fact that I know why I made the decision that I made. It was my responsibility. I did not have to make that decision. I could have, because I did decide not to do other things that was suggestive from that company. But this one thing, I looked at it as, it's a game, and even though there's structures in this game, when you know it's a game, you don't take it that serious, and when you don't take it that serious, then you're not considering, all of the particulars. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the great people. I'm grateful for school. I'm grateful to be learning and studying a subject that I really, really, really love. Not saying that I don't love business. I'm saying I don't. But I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm grateful. I don't know how to fix this shit with fast, but I think I need to start here. And hopefully I can get somebody to advocate, I'm gonna look for the guidance counselor. That's what I'm about. And I'm just gonna pour out everything with them and explain it to them and get them to be a support and an advocate. Because everybody needs some advocacy, right? I be advocating for everybody and their mama. I need some advocacy right now. Yes, I'm articulate. Yes, I can speak for myself. Yes, I communicate pretty well. But I need some extra support to fix this. So I'm going to inquire and see where their guidance counselor is. I know they have a department. They have a department for everything here. So I'm going to find that particular department, and I'm going to go forth and continue to be great. I encourage you to do the same. Bye.